Greetings, my name is Kavika. You might know me as Kavika Mogs on Instagram or here on YouTube. And today I decided it would be the perfect moment to use my strategy with pet leveling out here in Drustvar, combined with the Battle Pet Bonus Week buff, the Sign of the Critter. So you can watch me see how quickly I can level a pet from 1 to 25 using this strategy, and I have a couple surprises in store. I have some Pandaren pet supply bags to open for you. So without further ado, let's get started. So really quickly, I am at the location I spoke about in my previous video, my first video I ever made about pet leveling out here in Drustvar. If you want to see the full details on that, you can check that out. So what I'm going to do here really quick is I'm going to get my stopwatch ready. This is so I could actually time how long it takes me to do all the battles consecutively from my very beginner level 1 pet to level 25. So we're going to time it just to see how long it takes with this sort of strategy, with the bonuses and everything that I have available to me. So obviously it's Sign of the Critter Pet Battle Bonus Week going on right now. It's August 26th. I'm going to go ahead and put my safari hat on. I know, isn't that adorable? I got that a while back. If you don't have some of these other things, that's fine. You can always test the strategy out with what you do have. I am going to use a Battle Pet Shriek here. I'm just going to summon something going on. Summon. Go ahead. Okay. So that'll activate the treats. And I'm going to pick a level 1 pet here that I want to level. I was kind of testing this out earlier. This is Ernie. He's not level 1. He's 11. But let's go ahead and do this the regular Lyrian Cub. Why not? You guys know how much I love Courage. That's one of my pets that I rely on. I also decided to choose the Snow Feather Hatchling as my backup flying pet today, but really use whatever you want. Use whatever I recommended in the last video. It's completely up to you. So, once again, I'm going to start with the Shack Crabs. Sometimes there's critters that are attached to these guys. They're like the backup pets. I'm not necessarily worried, even with my flying types. It usually works pretty well. Just takes maybe a few seconds more. So I'm going to start the clock as soon as I click on the pet battle and it actually gets started. We're going to revive our pets here before we begin. Okay. And I think we're ready to go. Okay. Fun little story while I'm doing this, because it always makes things like this go a little faster. Before I got into pet battling in BFA, at the very beginning of BFA, there were always wild pets that I would see while I was questing or exploring the new zones that I would say to myself, oh my god, if only I had battle pets or knew what I was doing with battle pets, I would love to have that pet. And for me, that was the river otter up in Stormsong Valley, and that was a pet as soon as I saw it while I was questing, I knew I had to have it. And several months later, of course, when I do decide to get into pet battling is when I got it, and I actually have 3 of them. So if you see those in my collection and they have funny names, they're actually all named off of otters from like Instagram and YouTube and social media that people have and that they make content with, like their little daily lives and little daily otter lives. So that's kind of where some of that stems from. But as you guys can see here, this is the critter I was kind of talking about. Sometimes it's random if you get one of these woodworms. So just keep in mind that, you know, it's going to be a little tougher to get these down. They're not, your attacks probably aren't going to hit as well if you're using some of these pets that I chose. So just realize it might take another 20-30 seconds of your time. But not really a big deal. I do have plenty of pet battle bandages available, so I can heal up in between battles. So, Lyrian Cub is now 12, 1 to 12. Let's keep going. I'm going to go ahead and let Lyrian Cub put up Uncanny Luck for me, so Courage can just come out and murder things. Let's see, actually, I'm just curious. See what Lyrian Cub could do. Now there is a third model for the Lyrians in general, the Lyrian pets, and though that one is the one I'm working on very hard to get right now. It's from the Black Bell Rare, So it's very obnoxious to get as far as the drop rate. It's very, very low. I have been killing the Black Bell Rare pretty consistently for a long time. I haven't even seen anyone else get it when I invite other people or create groups. I do believe it goes for quite a hefty sum of gold in the auction house. So I'm still trying. That's one of my goals before the end of Shadowlands is to get that pet, so I can feel like I have the entire set, because I do love the model. I think it's adorable. Do you have it? If you happen to think about it, do you have any pets that you think are just super cute or aesthetically pleasing that you absolutely love? Maybe they're not even the best battle pet, but like they're just like 100% standout pets to you. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. I can tell you right now, a couple of the Covenant pets for me were like that. I'm not going to remember this one's name off the top of my head, but it is one of the Venthyr pets. It's like the little stone guy with the like vine arms and legs. Love him. Like such an incredible design. Also Jiggles I think is an incredible design. As far as Covenant pets go, I actually also love Trudy, the Ardenweald one too. That one's adorable. And Floofa. Oh god, I love Floofa. Obsessed with Floofa. So I'm letting Larian Cub now, because it happens to be a strong flying type pet. Like, I'm letting it do a little bit more damage here, just to kind of balance out the damage that I will be getting on my other two pets. If you've noticed, I haven't even touched the Snowfeather Hatchling yet. But it's there. I'm thinking less likely I'm not going to need it as much as we move forward and Larian Cub becomes leveled here. Yeah, there's that river otter I told you about. Oh, it always breaks my heart a little bit to have to murder it in battle. Okay, I'm gonna switch before things get a little too crazy. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay, he's 22. That grabs. Quick heal up. I think it's gonna take me, if I'm estimating here, granted, like I said, I kind of have the perk of this being a flying type already. If it wasn't, it might be a little slower, or you just have to rely on these two a little more, whatever your two flying types are. I'm thinking it's gonna be, yeah, around the 6.5 minute mark, maybe 7 minutes. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna go for it. Save some time. I could see this strategy working really well with Larian and Courage. Not that you'd even have to have, you know, you could have 2 Larian Cubs. I actually got rid of a couple of extra Larian Cubs that I had to friends. Because I get them from the Reputation, the Emissary. Not Emissary, they don't call them Emissary anymore, but you know what I'm talking about. The Bastion Reputation chests. It'd be kind of cool to have a whole team. Well, 2 of these. This one and Courage out here. I think that would work really well. It'd be quite fast. Yeah, that would be great. This is kind of proving my theory right now. So another funny pet battle story here while we're finishing up. Looks like it's definitely going to be closer to the 10-minute mark. I was completely wrong on my estimation, but pet I worked the hardest for. If you guys played in 8.2, oh, never mind. There it goes. We're at level 25, so that was exactly what, 736. Not bad. So one whole pet done. I could keep going, but I'm actually going to open my boxes at this time so you guys can kind of see what I got in my Pandaren boxes. Some of you might know from my other video I am trying to get the Pandaren Air Spirit. I am missing that. So we're going to see if I get that tonight. But just to finish my story really quick, the pet I worked really hard for was the pet from Rockweed Shambler. If you guys remember that rare back in Najatar 8.2. The rare was just a pain in the butt to spawn, and I used to create groups in the group finder for people just to kill those Algins or Algans, whatever you want to call them, for my chance at that pet, because I had to have every single pet from Najatar and Mechagon. I worked really, really hard for a long time, and I did actually achieve it, but oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. So, okay, let's go ahead. Larry and Cubs already leveled up. Let's go ahead and open up some supply boxes just for fun. I thought this would be kind of a cool end to the video. Now, I don't have a whole lot here. I have, I think it's 5 Pandaren Spirit Pet supplies, and then Sack of Pet supplies. I have 3, just like the normal World Trainers. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's see what I get. Come on, Pandaren Air Spirit. Oh, no. I'm just having the worst luck. Okay, no pets, but I will say this. Got some nice training, the instant upgrade stones. Those are good. I don't really care about the grooming kits or any of these other gray items, but that's okay. The stones are worth it. Was hoping for that Pandaren Air Spirit so I don't have to buy it in the auction house, but we'll see. Okay, guys, thanks so much for joining me for this video. If you do try this strategy for the Pet Battle Bonus Week, or you have some pets you'd like to share with me or spotlight or talk about, put it down in the comments. I am really looking forward to engaging with some people that are also into pet battling in the WoW community. So thanks again for watching, and have a wonderful day.